I'm Jamel Thomas here with Roberta Perry, immediate past director of Toastmasters International. We're here at the Founders District Fall Conference.
Yes.
What are your thoughts so far of the conference?
Oh, I love it. I love it. There is not a better way to spend Saturday morning than to be at a Toastmasters conference anywhere on this planet. Anywhere, but especially here at Founders District, because it's the people are phenomenal. It's funny. We had some amazing speeches this morning. There's a lady sitting a little bit behind you right now that did a great job. And being Irish, I totally appreciated what you said about Irish dads. So it's just, I love it.
Now, from my understanding, you're the keynote speaker today, right?
Yes, at lunch.
Well, how do you prepare for a keynote of this magnitude?
Well, the first thing I do is I pull out an advanced manual called the Professional Speaker, which is one of our advanced manuals. The very first speech in that manual is the keynote speaker. So I read that because that's what we do, is we first learn how to do it. And then after I read it, then I started working on this about 2 months ago after I was asked to be the keynote speaker. And one of the things I always do is I pull out a manila folder and I mark the conference that I'm doing the keynote and what the topic is that the conference chairman has given me, experimental leadership. And every day I start thinking a little bit about it, and then I'll put some notes into that folder. So when I actually sit down to start writing it, all of those notes are there, and I do it for every conference I attend, every speech I give, everything within my industry, within Toastmasters. Okay. That's lots of fun. I love the preparation.
Now, you say within your industry. What is your industry?
I do a lot of work in themed entertainment. And basically, my companies are all technology companies. I have two. And we provide the technology, the entertainment technology for theme parks, Disneyland, the Universal Studios, Legoland, museums, Discovery Science Center here, and the library across the street that I'll be talking about at lunch. Okay. I do work with the retail, all kinds of strange and wonderful places across the planet. Because we have offices here in Los Angeles, in Shanghai, in Germany, and New York. So do a lot of speaking.
How has Toastmasters helped you advance in your career?
Well, let me put it very briefly. If it wasn't for Toastmasters, I'd probably still be in the nightclub business. So Toastmasters has changed my life. And I've been in since, but you can't share this to anybody. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. I've been in this organization since 1974. I joined right after they allowed us women. So I joined when I was 2 years old, just in case you were doing the math.
I believe every bit of it.
Oh, good.
I'm Jamel Thomas, here with Founders District TV at the Fall Conference. I'm here with Kelly Hudson, speech contestant. Hello, Kelly. You want to tell me about your speech and your experience here at the Fall Conference?
Absolutely. My speech was entitled "'Tis Himself," and it was a speech all about my father and kind of the quirky things he said while I was growing up that I didn't quite understand, but now as an adult, I've actually found the meaning in the simple things he had to say.
Okay, that's an excellent speech topic. Can you go into a little bit more detail as far as your preparation for the speech?
A lot of preparation for the speech. I think I've talked my kids' ears off. It was usually their punishment to sit and listen to my speech for an extra 7 minutes. So a lot of preparation went into this, a lot of calling my dad and saying, how exactly did you say that again? And then, of course, practicing my Irish brogue.
You want to give us a snippet of that?
2/3 of me life I spent as a cop. Sure, I haven't a clue what I want to be myself. There you go.
I like.
Thank
very
you.
Good. Felt very Braveheartish.
Thank you. And then I also had to get my daughter, who's an Irish dancer, to teach me a little bit of a jig because I threw a 2-step jig in there. So I needed a little coaching on that as well.
Good afternoon. I'm Linda Brown. This is the Founders District Television, and we are at the Founders District Fall Conference.
Yes.
And Victoria Dotson is tell us your title and who you are and what you're doing here, Victoria.
I am the Founders District Governor, and I have the pleasure of being the leader of this fantastic district this year. And I have had the wonderful opportunity to attend the conference that Harry Yan, Lieutenant Governor of Education and Training, and his team put together for us.
What is this doing for you? What has been so compelling that you went from where you were really satisfied at being division governor to where you are now? What kept pulling you forward? What's the passion?
The passion is the members. I love learning. I love my own self journey and where I've gone, where I've come from, where I've gone. But in addition to that, I love watching the members embark on their own journeys and watching them. It has given me wonderful pleasure to be able to see somebody who first comes as a guest to Toastmasters. They're that wallflower guest, sits quietly on the corner, don't really do too much. And then all of a sudden they get involved in the club, and they get involved in the leadership, and then they get involved in the area, and the next thing you know, they decide that they themselves want to continue their educational journey and even go so far as becoming an accredited speaker. It is an amazing feeling to watch the members go through that. I also wanted to learn a lot more about leadership. I knew that there was more for me to learn, and there's still more for me to learn. And every day is a new journey for me.
Let's bring us up to the moment of today, of this fall district conference. I would like to hear what have the challenges been, and how did you and this great team you have, how did you meet those challenges for today?
I think the largest challenge we have was attendance, which for the fall conference is almost always a bit of a problem. However, Harry Yan and his team, specifically Lehia Molina and Luann Frederick, worked really, really hard to give the members the best possible program they could. That's not to say that others have not done that in the past, but I think that the team of volunteers that they got together to be able to help out at the actual event, the advertising for the event, I think it all just really came together. And I think one of the other biggest conflicts we had, or issues we potentially had, was having a quorum at the business meeting. Thanks to the very diligent work of Constance Noel Hatley, our district secretary, our wonderful website master, which has recently changed, so we'll kind of figure out who that one is in a moment. It's really been a concerted effort between everybody, but we had a quorum today. So we were able to discuss business, get it settled, and make the decisions on the behalf of our members to the best benefit of our members, and that thrilled me beyond belief.
Sounds like you had a really fabulous, above and beyond your expectations for today. Let's talk about what's next. What's next? Where do you want to go from here, taking today as a kind of foundation and moving forward?
Moving forward, I just want to keep the enthusiasm up. I want to keep us moving forward in the first place. Let's keep going forward. We have a goal set for ourselves in Founders District to not just be a distinguished district for the third year in a row, but to be President's Distinguished. Specifically, and I've set this goal for myself, we'll see if we actually get there, I would really love to be #1 in the world. We are Founders District. We are Founders District. This is where it all began. It started in 1924 here in Santa Ana, California. I want to really put Founders District back on the map again and be President's Distinguished and #1 in the world. I can't do that by myself, though. I need members to help me.
So, next question. What is it going to take to achieve that specifically? What is it going to take, and what kind of cooperation is going to be required?
For Founders District, and this is true for many districts, the biggest struggle is membership and new clubs. People come and go. Life has a habit of getting in the way of Toastmasters. It happens, so we need people to go out there, invite your friends, invite your coworkers, invite people to come to your club, see the benefit of Toastmasters, get them to join, preferably without any arm twisting. Just get them to join, see the benefit, but on top of that, starting new clubs. If you see a lead somewhere, whether you think a location, an office building, a community library, an apartment building, if you think it'd be a great place for Toastmasters to start, let us know. Let Linda Ulrich's team know, and we will help you get that club started. Between new clubs and new members, we are guaranteed to be President's Distinguished. But don't forget your educationals. Turn in your educationals. Work towards getting your Competent Communicator. Any of your advanced leader, advanced communicator. Don't forget your DTM. We had wonderful reception today. We had 10 DTMs, 7 of which were present today. It was wonderful to be able to congratulate each and every single one of them. Work towards getting your Distinguished Toastmaster, because that's going to help you and the district.
Leaders in Action.
Chris is on with Leaders in Action. Chris,
We make it.
Make it till you make it. Okay, so tell me, what was the greatest value you got out of today?
Well, Chuck Jones' grandson, he had a lot of interesting information about Chuck Jones. I grew up on all those cartoons. But I can't deny those humorous speeches were really funny.
Gee, I saw that you just got your DTM. I'm Linda Brown. We're from Founders TV. Yes. Yoshi, tell me how you are feeling right now.
I joining Toastmasters and then accomplishing this highest recognition was really life-changing opportunities. I joined Toastmasters in 2003. At that time, I barely spoke the language itself. And step by step, I met a lot of friends and mentors, and without them, I couldn't come this far. I really appreciate for everybody.
Second border. And I'm also a dual district person because I belong to Founders District Club 407, past District Governors Club, of which I'm the president this year. And we're a very important club in the district because we actually work the DCP program. This is probably the 5th year that we will be President's Distinguished. And we had a breakfast at the convention where we invite everybody from all over the world to come to our Club 407 breakfast. And we had everybody from the #1 district in the world, which was District 79 from Saudi Arabia, to people in Europe and the Netherlands and Mexico. So we are kind of an international club too. So it's been fun. And obviously, when I joined Toastmasters, I had no idea that all of this would transpire. As many of you did, I came to get rid of some ums, ahs, and those long pregnant pauses. And here I am, president of Club 407. It's fantastic. And I'm also the PRO officer for District 5 this year. And there's a story with that, but
so this is the kind of interview I love. One question interview. That was fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Okay. Do you have a message for anyone who's a Toastmaster who just happened to miss this particular meeting?
Well, I have 2 messages. For all the Toastmasters who've missed this, don't miss the spring conference. There is nothing like being a member of this organization, networking with our membership, because we are in 119 countries. You can literally visit any country and visit any Toastmasters club and network your way around the world. And if you're not a Toastmaster, my words to you are, get yourself to a Toastmasters club anywhere on this planet, but especially here in Founders District, and join.
Thank you, Roberta Perry.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate your words of wisdom.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you. This is Jamel with Founders District TV at the Fall Conference. See you in the spring.